And
I didn't mean right this second.
Well, guess what?
Welcome to Tailor Made episode 5. It's Friday. We made it through a whole week without going under or killing each other or any of those other things that could possibly happen.
It's closed yesterday, though.
It was closed yesterday. But see, that's like the worst. That's how we fight. That's the worst of it. So that's good. But we had a good day today.
Yeah.
We had a good work day today.
Very.
Yeah, I'll clarify. We had a good work day today. We went shopping, though. That was fun.
When isn't shopping fun?
Well, yeah, good point. But it's Friday, and this is episode 5 of Tailor Made, the making of a broadcast empire. And the empire's growing by leaps and bounds. It's really strange, and we had a really long conversation here in the office today about it. Yesterday, if you remember, I always try and spurt my words of wisdom, but one of them is, and it's a huge one, folks, keep it in mind, nothing, no matter how hard you try, will happen before it's time, no matter how hard you try.
And I used to think that was all BS.
Right, but now you don't, right?
Nope.
Why don't you tell the folks at home what I do?
No, you go ahead.
Well, what, am I just going to talk the whole show? You got it.
Well, if you waste time jacking around, then we won't. Yeah, just tell them.
Okay, all right. Well, because, like I said, everybody knows now. I've got people in Somalia know. We started this company 2 years ago. Scratch, nothing, Zippo, Zilcho. It's been a slow go. And we discovered today when we actually came across the very last piece of information that we needed to actually put the entire plan together. We've been searching online for this information and these bits that we needed since we started.
Yeah.
And we found it today. And what really blew our minds was it's been there up on the web since 2005.
Yep.
And we didn't search any different keywords than we always search for this information. And we didn't do anything differently with our searching. But today is when we discovered it. And we've been searching and searching and searching.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, what else happened today? We've been putting our feelers out. We've been getting, killing ourselves every day to put this stuff out as much as possible ourselves without any marketing budget whatsoever. And now we're starting to get feedback from companies who want to partner with us. And we actually are going to now have our studios completely and professionally outfitted. There's yet even another. You'll know these guys when we tell you when the time comes. They're way uber, happening and cutting edge and stuff. And they're going to outfit our studio too. So, these are things that we couldn't have even dreamed of happening, even 6 weeks ago.
Well, more key, I think, was the information.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
Not to belittle the other stuff, but
no, because that's huge.
When you look, in the same places online for a series of months and actually well over a year, and you're searching the same stuff to find information on something that you need to put your final whole plan together.
Right, the last missing piece.
Just to kind of by happenstance today, go on there and dial it up, look again, and the first hit that comes back on the search engine is
the piece we need.
Exactly. And the thing that gets me is that I don't understand, because the internet isn't intelligent. The internet does do searches by keyword, and it does it by relevance.
Right.
And what I found today in that search, right at the number one return, I couldn't tell you why we haven't been able to find it, because it's been around since 05.
Yeah, and it's insane. It's literally just, those are the things that are synchronistic, and they make you sit there and scratch your head and say, there's more to this entire existence thing than I think there is. It's just not only us. It's just not our own intelligent design. There's something else that we don't have full control over, whatever that might be. Mm-hmm. Some people call it God because they have to personify it to feel comfortable with it. Other people, like myself, is the universal truth. That's the reason there's only 7 stories that you can tell over and over, because there's only 7 universal truths that we live by. And yeah, we did. We also, it led us to going back to our relationship and how we met and started the whole thing, and our lives before we met, from birth to now.
Before, yeah.
They ran a parallel course, and then they just converged to this point. And we've said, okay, why weren't we 2 guys or 2 girls that just met up and had a shared idea and partnered? No, we had to fall in love and be married and have that relationship too. It just blows you away, the kismet of it, and the fated quality of everything that we've done since the minute we met. It's just and how well we've been supported. And it just goes to another one of my theories, that when you're on the right path in life, you'll be supported.
Yeah,
it's unavoidable. I mean, he'll tell you, before we met, he considered his luck among the worst any person on the planet could ever have.
I had a special kind.
Yeah, he had a special kind. But his problem was just, he had a missing piece. And when he found that piece, then everything started to go right, because he was finally on his right path in life. And I can't say it was much different for me, but because I had this awareness a few years before we met, it was a little easier for me the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been the same. And I think it's just overwhelming also. I mean, you go through your whole life, and I only signed up to Facebook because of my sister. Before that, I was exclusively on Twitter. She made me sign up to Facebook. And within 6 months of being on Facebook, I met him. And but it goes back to that, yesterday I was saying I studied interior design for 3 years. A month before I was getting my degree in interior design and architecture, I quit. And out of the blue, just decided to go to film school. I applied to the Academy of Arts University in San Francisco. I was accepted, started film school. I could not explain what was driving me internally to do that. Not quite 2 years later, I meet him. And I'm not saying if I was still in interior design we wouldn't have fallen in love and gotten married, but it's probably not likely, because it was our shared passion for the work and the entertainment and to do things like this together that really got us through those first adjustment times after we got married. Because marriage isn't easy. Don't let anybody tell you it is. I don't care. Even if you're with the right person and your soulmate, it's tough. It takes work, and that's it. So it's a genuine commitment to keep trying. But if the love is there and the desire's there, you do it. You get up every day and you keep doing it, and it's ultimately worth it. So. Right, baby?
How?
Come on, Valentine's Day's coming. Inspire our meeps with our story of true love.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the business.
Well, see, it always goes back to the business for him. So if I didn't have a business head, it would have never worked out. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I would never, for any amount of money, ever agree to do a series of webisodes all about the building of our love empire. No.
True, this is true.
No.
But you know what? I want my meeps that were around when we first started dating. And you used to post all those uber romantic things and everything.
That was just stuff I copied off of other people's Facebooks.
See? Yeah. But it's okay.
Oh, hey, that's romantic. She'll like that.
Yeah.
Copy paste.
For a year I thought he was as into Shakespeare as I was. Yeah, no.
Nope.
That was just a sham.
No. Sorry, Michael Graves.
It worked, though. It worked. So, it worked.
Well, it does, and guys know that. That's why they use it.
Yeah.
The guy's been dead for how many 100 years? Still use it. Works.
It does. I was so impressed. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and it's almost Valentine's Day, so it'll be good. We're celebrating our second Valentine's Day together. But
really?
The point is, what? Really is what? Really what? You don't remember last Valentine's Day.
Not really, no. And
I do.
What was last Valentine's Day?
Rough. It was a rough one, folks. It was a rough one.
Okay.
He's all work all the time. I had to, pound it into his head that love is just as important, if not more important. and make him stop and enjoy that part of life too. That it was okay. So this one hopefully will be a good romantic one.
Yeah, I'm launching Crash Talk.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be listening. Uh-huh. But anyway, yeah, so it's just the moral of the story, I guess, is don't ignore your impulses. People say follow your heart, but really it's a gut thing. You know, till this day, I'll tell you, and he'll attest, I have no niggles. It's what I call when I get my icky feelings, and I'm always right. It's when I ignore them that I get in trouble.
Yep.
But I scare myself sometimes. But, yeah. Always follow your impulses and stick it out. Stick it out. Because there were many times that we didn't know what was coming the next day or around the corner, but it was that mutual something.
You know, and funny thing is, too, and I don't know why this is, because this has never been the way it is usually, but it just in the last, well, for sure the last 6 months, but maybe overall the last maybe year, there's been things that have happened to us in our quest for this radio network media domination thing.
Global domination.
That you know, there's been things that would be construed by anybody running something like this as negative.
Right.
You know, bad things happen.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Absolutely. Obstacles to overcome.
Well,
sure.
The difference here is that I've really noticed, specifically in the last 6 months, is that every time something bad or negative or adverse to our goals happens,
right,
I'm finding more and more now that, and it's not just one thing that comes along good that counters it, usually within the same day, but definitely within the same 24 hours. I'm noticing now there's like 3 or 4 things
right,
to every one of these sort of setbackish kind of things. And I don't know why that is, but I do know that that's something that has happened just, you know, recently, just in that last six months to 12 months.
Well, I think it's because of, you know, my theory that when you're on the right path in life and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, I don't know. See, everybody's used to hearing me talk like this. I mean, we're talking going on 2 years of Kate's book and Fierce Kitty and all my words of wisdom and me seeking my advice. Everybody's used to hearing me say shit like this. But when you say it, it really makes an impact because anybody that's been with me long enough knows you and knows how you are. So, you know, if you say it, then it's got to be true. But it goes along with that. When you're on the right path and doing what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be in life, you're going to be supported. You can't stop that kind of progress. My ultimate belief is that we're born and we're put on this earth to grow and learn and leave here, if not the world better than we found it, at least ourselves better than we arrived. And, you know, when you're on that path and doing that and seeking knowledge and learning and growth at every turn, you know, you are protected and you're supported and nothing bad can happen. And even if things that seem adverse or obstacles, you know, the more you believe, okay, well, this is just a temporary thing. And believe me, life is uber temporary, the good and the bad. You know, it's a hills and valley kind of life. We don't live like this, you know. If you can believe in that and know that, then the bad times are so much shorter and the good times are prolonged. And that's just, I don't know if it's Einstein's special theory of relativity, but it's the way it goes, you know. It's all relative to your attitude and your outlook about things. You know, because life's not going to be perfect. Even when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, who you're supposed to be with, where you're supposed to be, life sucks and life's hard. And if, like I believe, we're here and it's a learning planet, well, then you can't learn unless you're faced with lessons to learn. So things are going to go wrong and things are going to happen, and, you know, it's all a matter of your attitude towards them. I look at every single problem that comes up in life as a watch me challenge. You know, life throws something at me that maybe I'm not happy with or not comfortable with or I have to grow through. Well, you're damn right I'm going to do it. And it doesn't stop me for a second. It doesn't hamper my desire to press on and do it. It makes me want to do it more.
Right.
But then there's people that when the slightest bad thing happens, it's oh poor me, and they're victimized and they don't know how to get out of that victimization cycle. And it's self-imposed at every turn. I don't care. I've been there. You can never say to me, well, you haven't been through this. Yeah, I have. I can guarantee it. There's virtually nothing I haven't been through and overcome.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I can do it, there was nothing great and special about me except I was sick of being unhappy. So I sought out ways to learn how to be happy. And that's it. And if you have that attitude and that mindset, you'll be unstoppable. And you fake it till you make it. I told him in the beginning I felt like such a liar because I was sitting there saying, okay, well, think positive and it'll be better tomorrow and visualize what you want and, just do all that stuff. And, from where I had come from to where I am now, I felt like such a liar. I never thought I'd get here. But you do, because nothing stays the same forever, not good nor bad. So, whatever you're in, whatever's going on right now, it's temporary. It will change. Like we were saying before, all the cliches are true. This too shall pass. So, but you just got to stick it out. You just got to stick it out. Because you can change everything in life but regret. And if you don't try and if you don't do it and if you don't keep at it and stick it out, there's no failure in life but quitting. That's the only real failure in life. So, just don't quit.
Never give up.
I was just thinking of OG. We're going to bring him. He actually called me. Well, he called me on Skype the other day. And, I promised him we'd get him on in the studio again. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But that's cool. Yeah. And again, all the people that come into our lives, most of them are great and they stick around. But the ones that don't, we have learned something. We've learned so much from them.
It's true.
Or they've helped advance us to a level that we couldn't have gotten unless they came into our life. So...
It's really weird, actually, how that works.
But that's it. That's how you learn. You don't seek solutions and advancement and growth when you're comfortable and things are going well.
No, it's true.
Excuse me. You only seek things and answers and growth when you're in a turmoil and in crisis and you need to, when you're forced to. So, yep. But like I said, they've heard me spout this stuff for years. They're used to hearing me say it.
Right.
But now I've got a new feature. If you check it out, thefiercekitty.com, my daily kitty wisdom. Today's is really cute, too. Be purple. You'll have to go and check it out and see. But, yeah. Everybody be purple.
Is that our message for the day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Be purple?
Yeah. Whatever shade of purple you want to be, you be that. And it's okay.
Don't worry, be
anybody
purple.
Tell you it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this day. Wish everybody a great weekend.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow, but start your weekend early. Be careful until Sunday. Crappy aspects. Yeah. Well, Tuesday we got a great new moon, and you can start new things after Tuesday. Don't start anything new before Tuesday. And just, be you, be true, be fierce. Kitties.
There you go. Oh, and tonight's episode is sponsored by
Sumatra. And we got the Starbucks one. Oh, we didn't bring it in. We were going to bring it in and show you, too.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, more big thank yous for the support. I think the biggest numbers yet on last night's episode.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Easily. Yeah.
I thought we were up to like 425 on the other one.
Yeah, we're past it now on the new one on episode 4. We're 4 something. Yeah.
Interesting, because you wanted to do that test.
I did. I wanted to see if we were going to get the same number of hits because the aspects are so crappy. I figured everybody'd have their own crises in life to deal with. They wouldn't be coming and watching our webisodes, but I don't know. So if my initial theory is incorrect, then maybe my secondary theory is correct. In which case, we are familiar. The same reason people tune into their favorite sitcom.
Oh.
They tune into us at the end of the night because it's comforting.
Well, and last night especially was funny as hell.
Oh my God. We watched it and laughed our asses off all day today. Because that's so classic us, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, No matter what, we love each other. And that's all that matters. Ultimately. Nobody's walking anywhere.
Oh, my cross Canada tour. Yeah, I'm gonna get a charity.
Well, then you can
sign on with a charity and
the support Chris Taylor Fund.
Do some good. No, that's what people like Mike McGovern would have you believe, but no.
No, we don't need support.
No,
we're doing awesome.
Not down with that.
No. Yeah. And that's another thing, too, through all this. It's scary and it's hard because you're afraid every decision you make, every little thing you do is, tentative to, what you're doing. And you're afraid to make a wrong move or whatever. But you know what? Yeah.
Oh, I never have been.
Well, you have no filter. There's a difference.
I have people that could come on here and swear on a stack of Bibles that I have absolutely no fear making the wrong decision.
That's right. But that's why I'm here now. And that's why his luck is uber changed for the last couple of years. Because I'm here and I'm the filter. So. But yeah. I'm losing mine. I'm losing my filter edge, too. And I'm getting less concerned. I'm getting sick of being so concerned about what everybody else. I'm the peacemaker. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to alienate anyone. I try and be nice to everybody. But you can only take so much of that, too. And anybody that knows me and really knows me knows when I get to my limit, it's not a good thing. It's not. Yeah. That's when the tiger comes out and the kitty goes and takes a nap.
No, the fierce part of the kitty. Yeah.
The fiercest part, yeah. That's that whole mama lion thing, I think. That comes out. But it takes a lot to get me there. Yeah. Some
all right,
of my
gang. Well,
seen it.
Have a good weekend. We'll catch you all here tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And the next day.
Tomorrow. You didn't do your...
And the next day.
You didn't do your thumbnail thingy.
Yeah, well, the computer software doesn't seem to think what I think is a thumbnail is a thumbnail, so no.
All right, well, have fun tonight. Enjoy your Friday night. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Get home alive. Remember, we love you.
Yeah, what she said.